So starting off here in this bottom half of the fifth, we'll see a pitch hitter, and once again it'll be the center attack mid from FC Bayern München and Thomas Müller. Müller hitting well to begin this season, batting .333 and making a case for him to be started at catcher. Oh, and one pitch on the way. Fastball outside, and it's 1-1. An interesting game so far for both sides, as that ball is cracked into the gap. Harper's going back, and he can't get there. It'll bounce up against the wall, one hop it. And Thomas Müller will be in there with a leadoff double. So an excellent job by Müller to drive that one way out into the right center field gap. And perhaps the Tacos have something starting here in the top of the fifth. So top of the lineup once again, and that will bring in the second baseman Nick Farkash, as he take a first pitch ball. Müller not known for his speed at second. We'll see how that affects anything. Right now it's 2-0 to Farkash if their fastball misses outside. You see Farkash there batting .500 with runners in scoring position. So a favorable matchup, I guess you could say, here. Looked to be a really good changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Of course, Nola still has a distance to go a long way, but if he gives up any more runs, it might not be the case. Fastball highs, but swung on and fouled back, and it's 2-2. Counts even. 2-2 pitch on the way. Looked to be a changeup perhaps, that misses down and in, and it's 3-2. Payoff pitch on the way. Swung on and hit out to Harper in right field. He'll settle under it, and of course Müller will not tag, as the ball was not hit nearly deep enough. And that'll go as the first out here in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian.
So with Farkash retired on the flyout, that will bring in the center fielder, Ian Schwartz. Schwartz 0 for 2 today and looking to turn around his batting performance this season. First pitch fastball misses outside for ball 1. Next pitch is swung on and belted into the gap. Harper is going to go back. He can't get there, and it will be a one-hopper off the wall. Schwartz is going to go to third. Muller's coming home. He'll be safe. It's an RBI triple for Ian Schwartz. And the Tacos will extend their lead to 2 runs. It's now 4-2. So after Müller doubles, Farkash flies out, but the speedy Schwartz is able to leg out an RBI triple, as he'll join third base coach Gary DiSarcina at third base. Right fielder Paul Maltese up in first pitch swinging, but foul for strike 1. So an excellent opportunity here for the Tacos, as even a fly ball, not even that deep, can score the speedy Schwartz from third. On one pitch, curveball down and away, and it's 1-1. You see there Maltese, just like Farkash, batting .500. Well, was batting .500 for the season with runners in scoring position. One pitch on the way. Swung on and chopped weakly down to the pitcher side. Schwartz will be safe. And Nola will throw on to Hoskins at first to retire Maltese, but Maltese will get an RBI ground out here, as the Tacos will extend their lead Once again, it's now 5-2. So with 2 out here in the bottom of the 5th, that will bring in the first baseman, Connor Castro. Castro 1 for 2 with the long home run, as he'll take a first pitch ball down for ball 1. Good fastball, just paints the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Fastball high, but Connor swings over it, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch on the way. Fastball even higher, but Castro lays off this time, and it's even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch swung on and missed, knuckle curve. And that will conclude matters here in the 5th. But the Tacos get 2 more on a couple of doubles and a weak ground ball. We'll head to the top of the 6th. It's the Tacos 5 and the Phillies 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching, Isaac Cabrera.
So coming into pitch now for the Tacos will be the flamethrower Isaac Cabrera. Cabrera last time out had a very strong pitching appearance, and we'll see if he can continue his pitching dominance for this top of the 6th.
Outside, that's a ball.
First pitch circle change, misses outside, and it's 1-0. Nick Williams 0 for 2 so far, but I believe he did walk. First pitch, that pitch, 100 miles per hour on the gun. That would have hurt if it hit him, but it just misses him, and it's 2-0. Two-0 pitch on the way. Look to be another fastball that misses down, and it's 3-0. Pitch. Good fastball on the outside corner. 100 miles per hour on the gun for strike 1. Cabrera looking to avoid walking the leadoff batter. He's set. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Was a good look to be a nice little sinker there. And it counts full of 3-2. Payoff pitch on the way. Heater, but fouled down the third base line, and it's still 3-2. So we'll do it again. The payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and that'll go as a single for Williams. So a leadoff single here for Nick Williams. And the Phillies are in business here with their leadoff man on with no one out. And you see right there, he just timed up the pitch. It wasn't exactly a bad pitch, but it just was low and got too much of the plate. And so that will bring in today's third baseman, Scott Kingery, as he'll look at a first pitch, look to be a circle change down low for a 1-0 count. Williams with decent speed on first, but difficult to steal off the flamethrower, as Kingery fouls one back, and it's 1-1. One pitch popped up. Castro will settle under it, and he'll put the squeeze on it in foul territory for the first out. Looks like Cabrera might have jammed Kingery.
The second baseman, John.
And the resulting pitch is nothing more than a pop-up. And indeed, it looked like he did jam him. A high sinker, though. So bizarre pitch choice there, as the second baseman, Josh Harrison, will step into the plate. Harrison 0 for 1 with a walk so far. as the first pitch to him is a good fastball for strike one. One pitch is another fastball that just misses down and away for ball one. Harrison, a very productive career. 9 years so far with the Phillies, the Pirates, and the Detroit Tigers. 1-1 pitch is a sinker, very well placed, but fouled off. And it's 1-2. One-two pitch on the way. Swung on and missed strike three. Blew a fastball right by him. And Cabrera comes back to strike out Harrison. And that will bring up the pitcher spot, and we'll see if the Phillies will have Aaron Nola bat for himself. And it does not look like they will, as the usual center fielder, left fielder hybrid Andrew McCutchen will instead get the call to bat here. McCutchen, of course, had a great day last game out. As you see, Billy Wagner and Anthony Rayo now warming up in the bullpen. Looked to be a first pitch slider, perhaps, or a slurve. And it was well placed, backdoor, and it's 0-1. Williams still on first here with 2 out. Oh, pitch fastball runs high and tight. 101 on the gun, and it's 1-1. Good breaking ball there, and it's 1-2. So the most wins on the team in Billy Wagner, and right next to him is the right-hander Anthony Rayo, who still hasn't made an appearance yet in this season. 1-2 pitch on the way. Good sinker there, but it just misses, and it's 2-2. Count's even. 2-2 pitch on the way. Called strike three. Got him looking. And so Cabrera with another strong inning. He walks one, but no one comes across the plate to score. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Tacos 5 and the Phillies 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia.
So with Aaron Nola out, that will bring in the right-hander, Sir Anthony Dominguez. Dominguez has been proven to be one of the more reliable bullpen arms that this Philly organization has,
The third baseman, Austin.
as the 5-hole hitter Austin Perrin will step into bat. First pitch to Perrin, runs inside, and it's 1-0. Last game, of course, Perrin had his home run. And this game he has himself a walk so far. He's 0 for 1. Loud contact off the bat, but fouls it off. And it's 1-1. One pitch. Excellent place, looked to be perhaps a slider. Just caught the zone, and it's 1-2 to Perrin. One-two pitch on the way. Line drive into right field, and Harper will have to play it on a bounce. And that will be a single for Austin Perrin to lead off the home half of the 6th.
Now batting. The left fielder.
An excellent at-bat by Perrin. It was a hanging curve, and he got just enough of it and just enough under it to get it in front of Harper at right field. And so with Perrin on first, that'll bring in Julian Checo. Checo, of course, was hit by pitch and then came around to score later on. And he'll look at a first pitch fastball down low for ball 1. Looked to be perhaps maybe a backdoor slider in there for a strike. See Adam Morgan and Victor Arano warming up in the Phillies bullpen. 1-1 pitch. Fastball high and tight, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch on the way. Looked to be perhaps a changeup that time, and it's 2-2. Usually reliable Dominguez looking to avoid making the count full. Pitch on the way. Called strike 3. It was a changeup on the inside corner. Checo can't believe it,
The catcher, number 00.
as it looked to just barely clip. Indeed, it just barely got the strike. Just barely got the strike zone, rather. And it was a good call by the home plate umpire, as the catcher Miguel Cruz will now step in with one man down. Cruz 1 for 2 with an RBI double last time up. One 0 pitches, flied out to center field. Williams shades a few steps over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Williams has been a busy man in that outfield today. He's made a large majority of the plays. And that will bring in the 8-hitter, Daniela Garay. Garay 1 for 2 with a single in the third inning, as she'll look to extend the inning here for the Tacos. Good first pitch swing, but just the curve's foul. And it's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch is fouled off again, and Garay finds herself in a quick 0-2 hole. Has to be very protective here. Dominguez gets his sign. The 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Changeup right down the middle. And that will do it. So nothing much doing here in the home half of the 6th. We'll head to the top of the 7th. Tacos lead it 5-2. So indeed, the manager comes out, and it looks like that we'll be doing a double switch here for the Tacos.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Coming into pitch will be John Franco, the left-hander. Franco, as I'm sure you've all seen, an excellent start to the season. Easily one of the most reliable arms in the bullpen, and we'll see if he can continue his fantastic streak here against the leadoff batter, Gene Segura. First pitch fastball in there for strike 1. Next pitch is a fastball, fouled back, and it's 0-2. So Franco already ahead of Segura. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, strike 3, a changeup, and Franco continues his dominance as it's a 3-pitch strike.
the left fielder, Adam.
You look at a changeup just bottoms out here. Segura had no shot at making contact. And Franco looking sharp to start this season, as he fanned Segura on just 3 pitches. That'll bring in the left fielder, Adam Hazley. Hazley, of course, 1 for 3 with an RBI single earlier in the game that gave the Phils just one of their 2 runs. Ground ball to first base. Castro's up with it, and he'll take it to the bag unassisted for the second out of the inning.
Right. Harper.
See in the bullpen now the left-hander Brandon Cabathi and the right-hander Anthony Rayo, as Bryce Harper will step into bat, and he'll look at a first pitch strike. So Franco being very efficient with his pitches so far, as a slider misses down and away for a 1-1 count. Been a frustrating day for Harper. He's been 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts, as he looks at another slider, rather splitter that time, down low. Sharp liner down third base line. It's a fair ball. And Checo will field it. And he'll throw into second, but the throw won't be in time. And it's a 2-out double for Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
So a hard hit liner down the third base line. And that'll set the Phillies with the potential opportunity here to grab a quick run. Of course, it'll be up to Reese Hoskins, who has the other RBI single for the Phillies today. And a first pitch looked to be a changeup in there for strike one. Hoskins is as hot as anybody. Batting average over 400, and that usually is the sign of a very capable hitter. Not so this time, as this one just misses the bag, but Castro will take it to the bag unassisted for the third out. So aside from a double, Franco pitches a fantastic top of the seventh. Get up and stretch, folks. We'll head to the home half of the seventh. It's 5-2 Tacos.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia.
Bottom of the seventh here.
Number 64.
And Victor Arano will come in to pitch for the Phillies. You see Arano, not very good averages against both righties and lefties. And with Daniel James leading off,
Shortstop, Daniel
and now playing shortstop
James.
as part of that double switch last inning, we'll see what he can do in his first at-bat of the season.
Ball, that's out.
James looks at a first pitch slider outside for ball one. James, of course, ever speedy.
2-0.
And he looks at another fastball. It's 2-0 now. Another fastball high and tight, and it's 3-0. So the last thing that Arano wants to do here is walk the fleet-footed Daniel James. And we'll see if he gets the green light here anyway. 3-0 pitch on the way. Strike just catches the outside part of the plate.
Ball, 1 strike.
So a very clever pitch there by Arano. But still dangerous count for him, as a 3-1 pitch is now thrown. And a hard ground ball to first. And a nice play there by Hoskins, and he'll take it to the bag unassisted for the first out in the home half of the seventh inning.
Baseman, Nicholas Jack.
And with that out, that will reset the lineup, as the second baseman Nick Farkash will step in. Farkash 0 for 3 today. First pitch, a little cue shot out to second. Tough play for Harrison, but he throws in time to retire Farkash for a quick second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian Schwartz.
So with the two-man set down, that'll bring in Ian Schwartz. Schwartz 1 for 3 with an RBI triple and also scored a run. First pitch fastball high for a ball. Schwartz has definitely improved his hitting over these last few games, as perhaps maybe he spent a little extra time in the batting cages, and it's 2-0. Tacos, of course, looking to get a little bit of revenge after taking the loss last time out on a heartbreaking late inning rally by the Phils,
Ball 3.
as Schwartz takes a fastball low for a 3-0 count. Of course, with the 3-1 lead here, I'd imagine that some setup man might be coming to pitch. We'll see exactly who that is, as a 3-0 pitch is a fastball that's right over the heart of the plate for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and lined sharply down, but foul. And it'll be a full count here. It's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. A good changeup got Schwartz swinging. And that'll do it here in the bottom of the 7th. Nothing much doing for the Tacos. We'll head to the top of the 8th. They lead the Phils 5-2.
Your attention, please.
So a big moment here
Anthony.
as the last of the Burger Gang finally makes their debut. It's Anthony Rayo, the oddball right-hander out of New York. Rayo, a curious pitcher and perhaps the most bizarre one you'll find on this team. A knuckleballer. And aside from that, he's got a couple of other really interesting pitches as he floats a knuckler that swung on and missed for strike one. Knuckleball popped to right field, and Maltese will get a run. And he'll make a nice run and grab there for the first out here in the top of the eighth. So you see the starter comparison here, kind of a mixed result. Nola did not have his best performance at all, allowing 5 earned to cross the plate. And Dick Harden, despite having 6 strikeouts and only 2 earned runs, was only able to complete 4 in the third innings. And so, another bullpen kind of game, but the bullpen is held firm here as the center fielder Nick Williams will step in. Nice knuckler in there for a strike. So Rayo, in his spare time, a little bit of a bio, as a good knuckler is swung on and missed by Williams. Rayo, the recipient of the Merriam-Webster Award, the same people who make the dictionary, for creating a brand new word entitled humana. And apparently, according to Merriam-Webster, humana can refer to anything. It can be an insult. It can be a expression of joy or anger, as a good knuckler swung on and missed there for the second out of the inning. So Rayo, in a one-on-one interview with me off camera, of course, said he's very happy to have contributed something to the world, and he hopes that humana will be used more often in common language. And Rayo has looked fantastic in his debut so far. This is another first pitch knuckler for a strike. Of course, the third baseman Scott Kingery into bat 0 for 2 so far, but with a walk, and another fantastic knuckler in there for an 0-2 count. So Rayo looking to set the side down in order with 2 strikeouts. And it's looking good so far. 0-2 pitch. Knuckler just misses high. Couldn't have missed by much. As we take a look at the fans here. Moderately packed stadium on a cold night. And they got to be happy with what they've been seeing so far. As Rayo delivers his 1-2 pitch. Knuckler in there. What movement that one had. And Kingery can't believe it. So a fantastic performance by Anthony Rayo. And we'll head to the home half of the 8th. The Tacos still lead the Phillies 5-2. So Joe Girardi will come on out, and it looks like the Phils will have a double switch of their own.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
As the left-hander Adam Morgan
Now pitching and batting in the
will come in to pitch.
number 46, Adam Morgan. Now playing center field and batting 9, number 9, Jay Bruce.
And as you heard over the PA, Nick Williams is out of center field, and instead it'll be Jay Bruce playing center field for the Phils in the double switch. So, of course, last chance for the Tacos to tack on any additional insurance runs, and they have the right hitters to do it, the 3, 4, and 5 hole power bats of Paul Maltese, Connor Castro, and Austin Perrin. Morgan, of course, a left-hander, and unfortunately for him, this lineup thrives on lefties more than righties. As Maltese takes a big swing and a miss at a changeup for a 1-1 count. With it being a 3-run lead right now, the closer, Brandon Kabathi, could still come in and get the save, but any additional runs earned here would disqualify him for the save opportunity. Now, of course, if they decide to leave Anthony Rayo in, he could still get the save. It would just be an unusual 6-out save. As it stands right now, Maltese is in a 2-1 count. Pitch on the way. Fastball high and tight, and it's 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
So Morgan in danger here of walking the leadoff batter as he gets his sign. 3-1 pitch on the way.
Ball 4.
Fastball misses high in ball 4. So Maltese will draw yet another walk. A multitude of those he's earned over these first few games of the season. And that will bring in Connor Castro, who already has a home run in this game. First pitch, a hard liner, but just fouled down the third base line. That one was scorched. And instead, we will have an 0-1 count here for Castro. Oh, 0-1 pitch is a good fastball. It just finds the upper inside part of the zone. And it's quickly 0-2. See the former Yankee David Robertson warming up along with Robert Stock. Oh, 0-2 count. Next pitch is low, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch, fastball inside, and it's 2-2. Counts even. 2-2 pitch, popped up right by the pitcher, and the first baseman will come in and put the squeeze on it. Hoskins, an unusual play there, had a run in from first. I believe he thought the pitcher Morgan would simply just take a few steps off the mound, but instead it will be Hoskins putting the squeeze on that for the first out in the home half of the 8th. So as promised, that'll bring in the 5-hitter Austin Perrin. First pitch to him looks to be a changeup or some sort of slider, rather, outside. And it's 1-0. One-0 pitch on the way. This time looked to be another slider, perhaps. This time a changeup. And it'll be 1-1. Maltese not the quickest at first base. So the double play threat is always a possibility here if a ground ball is hit. But this is a high fly ball out to left field. Back goes the left fielder. Heading to the track. At the wall, he leaps. It's gone. It's a 2-run home run for Austin Perrin. My, oh my, can this kid hit. A massive blast. And that'll tack on a very important 2 runs here, as Perrin will take the drunken stumble to home plate. And he delivers a massive hit in a large spot. And once again, this man hits a home run late in the innings. And although it was a wall scraper, it counts all the same. So a fantastic at-bat by Perrin. And it's now 7-2 Tacos. And Julian Checo will step in.
Ball 1, no strike.
So yet another example of a lefty getting punished by this offense. As now the save opportunity would only be alive if Rayo were to continue pitching.
Ball
2 balls and no strikes to Checo. Checo looking to get on base for the first time here today. Two-0 pitch fastball right down the middle for a strike. And it'll be 2-1. So unless a catastrophic meltdown occurs in the top of the 9th, the Tacos would be off to a very excellent start to the season here. As Checo swings at a slider and just chops it foul for a strike. Surprisingly, the bullpen has proven to be one of the better ones in baseball.
count.
As Checo will look at a ball down in the zone, and it's 3-2. Of course, the catcher, Miguel Cruz, would be up next, and Cruz already hitting well today. Payoff pitch on the way. Swung on and flied out to right field. Harper has to range back a little bit, but he'll make the catch, and it'll be the second out.
The catcher, number 00, Miguel Cruz.
So the catcher, Miguel Cruz, looking to do something here with 2 gone here in the home half of the 8th. Already 2 runs across here, and we'll see if Cruz can contribute anything else. First pitch strike in there, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Sharp grounder, but foul. And I can't imagine that Joe Embry will take a long trot. Oh, no, he's going to go out there and get that ball one way or another. In any case, it's an 0-2 count to Cruz. Morgan in the windup, and the pitch. Another ground ball, this time down the third baseline. And Cruz will stay alive. It's 0-2.
Ball, that's it.
0-2 pitch looked to be a breaking ball that just missed the outside part of the plate, and it's 1-2. Cruz, no stranger to these pitchers' counts, often thrives in these situations. As that looked to be a slider way inside, I can't believe it didn't hit him. And the count will be even, of course, now it'll be 2-2. Two-two pitch. Seared down the first base line, but just foul. And Cruz is putting together a fantastic battle here, as the count will stay at 2-2. Once again, 2-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike 3, and that's it. But Austin Perrin continuing his late game home run tear. This time it's a 2-run shot to give the Tacos a 5-run lead. We'll head to the top of the 9th, and the Tacos lead the Phils 7-2. So top of the 9th here, and indeed it looks like they will leave in Anthony Rayo to pitch for this 9th inning. Would be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for the Philadelphia Phillies. And just in case things go awry, they have 2 lefties, Jerry Blevins and Brandon Kabathi. Josh Harrison up to the dish. And a fastball is popped up into foul territory down the left field line, and Checo will put the squeeze on it for the first out here in the top of the 9th.
The center fielder, number 9.
So Rayo looking exceptionally strong here to start off this one, as Jay Bruce will come to bat and get his first at-bat of the game. Jay Bruce, of course, had a couple of years with the New York Mets, but definitely known for his tenure with the Cincinnati Reds, as he crushes a first pitch knuckler well into foul territory behind first base, and Castro will have plenty of time to get there. And the Phillies will be down to their final out here of the ball game. And all hope lies on the bat of Gene Segura. Crowd gets loud here. First pitch to Segura is a knuckler that finds the strike zone again. Rayo extremely accurate with that knuckler tonight. 1-0 pitch. Knuckler again painted on the lower outside corner, and they're down to their last strike. A 3-pitch strikeout perhaps. Not exactly, but this should do it, as Checo's under it, and the ball game is over. So the New York Tacos with an impressive win today, as they did a fantastic job holding the Phils to only 2 runs. And they get their sweet revenge, as after losing last time to the Phils, they come back and win this one by a score of 7-2. So an impressive performance all around here. As that man right there, Al Leiter, will pick up a win for his efforts today in relief. Winning pitcher, Al Leiter. Of course, losing pitcher will be Aaron Nola, and Anthony Rayo. A fantastic job out of the bullpen will get the 6-out save here. Philadelphia Phillies final line score: 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors.
Here now is our final line
And the New York Tacos, 7 runs on 7 hits and no errors.
7 runs, 7 hits.
I've been Mike 320. Thank you again for joining me to watch your New York Tacos beat the Philadelphia Phillies 7-2.
2 runs on
Next
5
time it
hits,
will be
no errors.
Game
They
3
left 8
of the
men on
series
base.
here, the rubber match. And we hope to see you again for this next broadcast of New York Taco Baseball.